Hey guys, and welcome to the very first episode of my Runescape Let's Play. This is Runescape. I'm sure lots of people who are watching this know the game. It's been around for a long time, and for almost as long I've been playing. Um, you know, I haven't really been involved with the community a whole lot, and that's something I really wanted to change by creating this Let's Play. So I know there's tons of Let's Plays out there. This is just something for me, something I hope to enjoy, and just maybe a bit of a way to get involved a different way. So yeah, there's a few things I want to do today. The first one is that I've got a goal in mind. I've made a thread recently in the forums, and I'm going for 5,000 bot kills, right? Anyone who knows me in game, who's seen posts of mine or threads of mine, I really don't like the bots, right? Real world trading, people who sell gold farmers. I don't like any of that stuff, you know. I remember a time when that stuff wasn't in the game, if you can believe it. And I really think it was a different game then. It was much more community oriented, and I really cherish, the real players, right? So we're gonna go and kill some bots. I'm going for 5,000, and right now, let's take a look. We can see where I'm at. I'm up to 2,000, or sorry, yeah, 2,734 kills. Not so bad. I'm sure it's gonna get tougher at different points. So we're going to kill some bots, and then after that, I've got some tips for you guys about player-owned ports. You know, maybe there's some high-level players checking this out, or lower-level members who are working their way towards using player ports, and I've got some tips for how to increase the goods that you get, how to manage the risks that you're taking when you try to use something like merchants that can improve your goods. So we'll check that out. Obviously, Player Ports is very new. There's lots of stuff to learn, and I'm pretty excited to check that stuff out too. So I'll be right back, and we can check out some bots. Hey guys, so right now I'm just on my way up there, but look what we found. This disgusting looking bot sneaking his way up into the wilderness. Now, this guy I've seen before, actually. He's been on for a few days, I guess. Oh, there's a guy. I wonder if he's gonna attack me. We'll see. Alright, let's do this. Oh, that's right. Gotta change to my... There we go. Alright, let's kill him. Now, what I find with these guys is that when they're on their way into the wilderness, they're just easy picking. It's up to you how you want to kill them. I like to use mage, mainly because it's cheap, and at least right now, polypore is really cheap, and it's pretty powerful considering that. This is the gear I like to bring, just a spot for some arrows, right? Get a bit of drops, some runes in case you want to alch stuff, and pick up the teleports as well. I usually grab a few tuna, just so that if I do get hit a bunch, then I've got a bit of food, don't have to get into my rocktails. And the rocktails are just there in case somebody comes to cause me harm like this guy here. Let's go say hello. Hi there. Nope. He seems cool, but we'll see. A lot of people seem cool, and then I get attacked. Oh, there's actually a lot of people here. Alright, I'm going to switch worlds. I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so I've hopped worlds. This one should be fine, I hope. Let's just take this guy. There's a few different times that are good to kill these guys. When they pile drop, they're weak. Seems like there's a lot of people up here today. Wow. When they're attacking like this, right? Like if he's engaged in battle like this guy is here, then they're pretty easy to just kind of beat on, right? But there's a few things you don't want to do. If you stun them, they're going to know you're there, and then they're going to run. If you hit them too much while they're attacking, they'll run then too. And then once they get the kill, you saw right there, he took his prayer off. Once they take their prayer off, they're just really easy to kill. Dive right in there and kill him. You can see how I've got my action bar set up. If you do use Mage, feel free to use this one or any kind of modified one that you might want. Now this guy's running, and we'll get to see. Okay, so I stun him. Oh, he died. Okay. Well, not the best example. I'm sure we'll get more chances. When these guys run, they get hard to kill because all they do is they run and they eat. And just with these tunas, with their prayer on, you know, it's really hard to hit enough to take them down because they eat so quick. But yeah, don't stun them, don't use teleblock. These bots, as soon as they get a message in their chat, they're going to know that you're there, and then they're going to run away. And it's interesting, they actually detect what you're attacking them with fairly easily, right? Most of the time, if these bots run away, then they've correctly figured out what it is you're attacking them with. So there's a few tips for killing bots right now. So I'm going to stay up here for a little while. Maybe I'll show you guys a montage of that and put some music behind. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still new to all the video editing stuff. We're going to give it a shot. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you back at the ports. Hope you guys enjoyed those few little clips. At the end there, I think, yeah, there's a little trick that I learned recently. If you use all your basic abilities, right, just your normal basic abilities, you can transform, right, use metamorphosis, lasts 20 seconds, right? But that actually applies if you switch and start fighting somebody new. So right at the end of the video, you guys saw me kill one guy after using metamorphosis, and then went off and destroyed another one. This works for multiple people. If you do it right, sometimes you can get 2 or 3 kills on the bots with metamorphosis that way. Very, very handy stuff. But anyways, here we are at the ports. The entrance, as most people will know, is over in Port Saram. And the logbook, let's back that out. The logbook was recently changed. You can now teleport directly to the portal. Very handy stuff. It's quicker than using your Port Saram home teleport. Very, very handy. So this is player-owned ports, if anyone hasn't seen it before. Right now I have 3 ships, and they are all out to sea. We can take a look and see how long they'll be. Quite a long time. I started a few missions earlier, okay, a couple hours. So we won't be sending off any missions just now, but I will show you guys some of that another time. But let me just show you some of the tricks I've been working on. So on any given mission, there's a certain chance, right, that you have of succeeding. Once you get your ship all full of your crew and all set up, right? Sometimes you can get it up to 100%, but for those most difficult missions, quite often the chance of success will be lower than 100%. So let's say we go into the Voyages tab. You can see here I've got one for morale of 10,500. I know basically that the most morale I can get on any voyage right now is just shy of 10,000. So my chance of success on this mission would be, whatever, 9,900 divided by 10,500, and it'd be like 94%, right? But now let's say we go to the crew roster, right? And we know we can get 94%. But what if we can get 90% by using a Jade Merchant? Well, Jade merchants, or any merchants for that matter, they have this skill. Improved goods retrieved from a mission by a percentage, and it depends on which merchant you have, it gets better. Before this area I had merchants for 25% and then 20, right? These turn out to be very helpful, really helpful. So let's say, as an example, we consider that mission I was looking at for 120 Jade. And if I complete it successfully with the merchant, this merchant, I would get a 30% increase. So we take 120 and we multiply it by 1.3, which is the percent chance increase that I'd have if it were successful. Now that brings us to 156 Jade, right? That's pretty good. That's, quite a big difference, 30%. So if we can complete a mission for that extra percentage, maybe it's worth it. But it's only worth it if the chance of success is still pretty high, right? So let's say we've got 120. We can multiply that by 94%, right? That's the total chance that I expect to have, my best chance, right? So we take 120, multiply it by 0.94, and we get the expected amount that we're going to gain. In this case, it's about 113 Jade total, right? So on average, right, I'm going to get about 113 Jade. And that's before we consider the cost. Sometimes I might need a little bamboo if my mission fails. I haven't figured out exactly how much it costs you to fail a mission when your chance of succeeding is very high, right? In this case, 94%. But let's say, using the Jade Merchant, this guy here, right? Let's say he costs us 10%. Now it's going to be less than that, but let's get a little crazy here, okay? We'll say it's 10. So now we have an 84% chance of success. Well, that sounds worse, right? 94, better than 84. But we're not competing for the same number of Jade anymore, right? Now we're going for 156. So now we take 156 and multiply it by 0.84, and we get 131 Jade, right? Now that's quite a bit more than the other case. In fact, it's more than we even expect to get if we could complete it 100% of the time without a merchant, right? So, my little tip for today is that usually it's a great idea to use merchants because the amount you expect to get is way better. So there's my tip for you guys. General stuff about the port. I really like player ports. Switching between the windows is a bit of a pain. There was a learning curve, different points early on, but very, very cool mini game. It takes a really long time to get the trade goods. I've been working at this for a while. I don't have all the 90s. Some people have way more trade goods than I do. They've done pretty good for themselves. But yeah, I'm sure I'll have much more for you guys on that. So that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching the video. There should be more to come. I'm going to be doing probably a few videos a week. We'll just see how it is, right? Videos are new to me, but yeah, look out for some new cool stuff. So take care, guys. See you later.